this, chosen one. God will bring it to pass. Everything that God told you that he's gonna do, he will do it. Right? God told you. Me, he told me I'm going to speak in groups, thousands of people. I'll see it in my vision, and God had told me. At the time, it didn't make sense because I was a shy kid. I was like, me speaking in public, what am I even gonna say? You know, at the time, it didn't make sense. Growing up, I wasn't too intelligent in school, and my family would tell me like I'm not, you know, I'm stupid. Let me be honest, stupid, right? Like in Setswana way, like usematla, like how would what. So what I did is that I made that my identity. So everything that God would tell me, I'll be like, no. Like I'll remind him, like, remember, I'm not intelligent. You know, I made that about me. Even school, I didn't like school because I was like, I made that thing my identity until I realized when I grew up, no, I'm smart. I just learn slower. Right? So I made that my full identity. But chosen one, what God told you he's going to do, he will bring it to pass. Right? Because there's a destiny on the inside of you. That's all that matters. What your mother have to say, what your father have to say, what your cousin have to say, what your grandmother have to say, what anybody has to say has nothing to do with you. Because guess what? God gave you the vision, not them. They can't see it because God didn't show it to them. He showed it to you. Stop looking for validation from people that don't have the picture that God showed you. If I tell people now what God showed me, obviously they're going to be like, oh, here we go again with her dreams, with her this, with her that. But I'm telling you, God is calling you to a bigger place. God is calling you to a destiny that he has showed you. What everything that he showed you, there's abundance, right? That God has for you. And it's going to come from him. You don't need anybody's approval. You don't need anybody to say, yes, go ahead. Because I wasted time waiting for people to tell me, yes, you can do it, you know. I don't know why I wanted that approval. God will fulfill it. God is going to fulfill it. All you have to do is put in the action towards what he told you. The rest, it's on him. Faith without works, right? So you need to put in action towards what God told you to do. If God told you you're going to have a big business, a big shop, you need to start opening a small tech shop. That tech shop will give birth to the shop, and the shop will give birth to this. Because the promises of God are yes and amen. He does not lie. He doesn't lie. And what the devil does is that he embarrasses you through what God told you. God told me I'm going to speak on stages. Guess what? Once when I was young, I tried to dive into acting. At the time, I was still very shy and I couldn't do it. And guess what? Till this day, there was a boy who said, it's like you're just putting her in trouble, like she doesn't know what she's doing. That memory still haunts me because the devil was planting that in my head so that when I go on stages or when I do this thing that I'm doing right now, I can be scared and not be confident in myself. But the devil is a liar. And a teacher once embarrassed me in front of all students, standing up and telling people in assembly to tell the students that when they see me, they should tell me to go home. Because my grandmother told her that I don't like staying home, I'm always with my friends, right? So the devil will use things like that to torment you. So that when I see a scenario of a lot of people, that memory should come and it should make me feel like I don't want to do it. I should be scared and stuff like that. But the devil is a liar. God will fulfill it. God knew that the devil is going to plant that. But God used that for you to prove to the devil that I'm going to do it anyway. Because God knows your heart, that you're a go-getter, right? So I love you, man. Go follow your dreams, because God wants to bless you and God wants to bring your dreams to pass. But it can only happen if you follow the dream that is placed on the inside of you. Remember, what anyone has to say has nothing to do with you. You are blessed. I love you, man.